What up, what up, what up, my Aquarian brothers and sisters? It is your girl, Gigi, and guess what, y'all? Mm, mm-hmm. It's late night, and I'm trying to keep it up for you real quick. But guess what? It is officially time for our weekend vibes, and I am so excited because I have been dying to get these videos out. I have just had to find some time to do so, but I'm finally getting them started, and so I am so thankful and I'm so grateful for everybody who was so patient and just not hounding me about it too much, just kind of giving me my space and my time to do what I gotta do. I'm sure you can understand that Aquarius, being a fellow air sign, sometimes we just need our space to flow. And even though I am a Gemini by my sun side, I do believe that there are some common traits and some common bonds that we all share together. And so I feel like, as a fellow air sign Aquarians, you guys can understand that, especially the needing to flow part. Your cards are jumping. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've already done my pre-shuffle and I've already done my opening prayer. So, I like to just jump right on in. And I start with two oracle cards. The first oracle card is going to be from the Shaman Oracle Energy deck. It's a beautiful deck. And the card that you got tonight, Aquarians, is going to be the card number 19, Unlimited Possibilities. I like where this is going already. So, just to tell you a little bit about the number 19, if you break it down, the 9 and the 1, it becomes a 10. Break that down even further, it becomes a 1 and a 0. So in numerology, where you have what you have, when you have the 1 and the 0 in the mix, and I always consider the 0 because in binary format, 0 is just as important as the 1. They both constitute communication. Now, with that being said, the 0 in the zodiac is represented by the Fool in the major arcana, which speaks of adventure. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith and, setting out on a new adventure. Not really 100% sure where you're going to land, but just, willing to embrace the journey as a whole. And then when you factor in the 1, which, the 1 in the tarot deck is represented by the major arcana, the Magician. Hey, and guess what the Magician does, honey? They manifest. So you've got a card that is speaking to unlimited possibilities. You've got the numerology of reference to having faith, setting out on adventures, and just really kind of stepping out on your own accord. And then in the chakra oracle, you did get, I'm not gonna lie, you got despondence. Now, we're going to have to dig a little bit deeper for me to really figure out what despondence means in this particular spread, because you went from unlimited possibilities to despondence. And I get a lot of, there's just a lot of places that can go. On the offset at the beginning, just, off the top of my head, and also with the cards that are kind of showing their faces, I am shuffling to get your two tarot cards, and I just saw the Two of Swords, and I also saw, I believe it was the Six of Pentacles, and then your first tarot card that came down is the Seven of Wands. So there may be some, I think there may be some hesitation, there may be some opportunities that have come out of some very dark spaces. Maybe the world has the universe has a funny way of putting our most valuable lessons in the most darkest of spaces. And so this could be a situation where you find yourself kind of feeling like you're at your wits' end, or like you're running out of options. But in fact, as we know, endings have to happen in order for new beginnings to take place. And no new beginning comes without an ending. So with that being said, and it's crazy, like confirmation. I love it. So, and the funny thing about it is, your three tarots that dropped down were the Seven of Wands, Judgment in reverse, and the Magician. Hey, I love when he speaks up for me. I love when my cards confirm the message that's already been coming down the pipe. So we've already talked about what the Magician is possible at, what the Magician can do. But we're going to take it in collection of this entire spread. So the Seven of Wands, it speaks of standing one's ground, defending one's position, it can speak to actually having to defend oneself physically, but unless I see those kind of clarifiers around it, I really just kind of look at the Seven of Wands as, really someone having taken a position and standing firm on it, and really being willing to face whatever opposition comes, to that surface. And then we have the Fool. And so the Fool is actually clarifying your Seven of Wands. And this could speak to you. I get the feeling that, this level of defending of one's position is something that you probably don't do too often, Aquarius. It may even be something that you're doing for the first time, and it's going to shock quite a bit of people. And I don't think that they're going to be quite ready for this. But here's the thing. You have Judgment in reverse, and it's clarified. You actually got two clarifiers for the Judgment in reverse. You got the Queen of Pentacles, and then you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And I think the energy that I get from this is kind of like your glow up, okay, Aquarius? So, all right, I don't really feel like I have to do a lot of digging to get where this is going. I think you've been boxed in. You may be a bit of a people pleaser. And so this has left you feeling a little empty inside. It's kind of left you feeling like you've been constantly giving and not really receiving in reciprocity what you feel like you should. But what is happening is you are finally, it's almost like you found something that you really care about, and you don't want to just be run roughshod over it. And this could be an ambition, this could be an actual I feel like it's an actual tangible thing, because you go from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. And even though the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I think the reason why the Page of Pentacles is in reverse for you, especially under the Judgment card, it speaks of your judgment is in reverse. So you aren't really making decisions for yourself. And it was almost like seeing the person that you could be, but not taking the choices that you needed to take to become that person. So you were living a Page of Pentacles type life, and you were kind of living beneath what your actual potential was, because you just weren't making the decisions that would get you to that Queen of Pentacles status. Which the Queen of Pentacles, she's stable, she's loyal, she actually, the same things that she puts out, she tends to get back in return. So, when you look at this Queen of Pentacles in this from this particular deck, which is the Richest Tarot, you see she has a dog right there. Dogs represent loyalty. Pentacles represent tangibility. With her being the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is always in control of her work. She's in control of her productivity. She's decisive. She's level-headed. She's very grounded. She's also abundant, because she makes very calculated moves. She doesn't just jump out there, and take risks. And it's funny because you have the Fool card clarifying your Seven of Wands. And like I told you before, I think that just really speaks to you doing something that you've never done before, which is just standing up for yourself, defending yourself, defending your decisions, defending your choices, defending your dreams, defending your beliefs, defending all those things that make you happy and that make you feel stable and grounded. And as you learn to do that, what you will find is that you are coming out of this place of despondence, or this place of despair and indifference, and kind of like, that it's kind of like a lack mentality, or almost like a victim mentality. No, not the victim mentality, the martyr mentality. It's like you have resigned yourself to the position of being the giver, while everybody else just takes. And so it just leaves you really empty inside and kind of numb in a shell of yourself. But something happens. There's something here that makes you decide that you actually want to stand up and defend yourself. And this is something that who the people around you may not necessarily be used to. This is something that people who know you may not be accustomed to, so they may not know how to handle this because they're so used to looking at you as a page. They're so used to looking at you for the potential that you have, for the come up. You know what I mean? Like, um, and they know that you're living. They may not know, but they see you like this. But that's only because you won't make the decisions for yourself. But then when you start making these decisions for yourself and you start being more fervent about your beliefs, that's when you come into the Queen of Pentacles status, which is who you were all along. Feel me? This is you living up to your potential and really, elevating yourself. And what happens? You are a master manifester. So whatever you're gonna face this weekend, I think is gonna test you. I think it's going to force you out of your comfort zone. So be ready and embrace it. Embrace it because it is the changing of the guards. It is a new day. It is a brand new day, and the queen is coming to the house. She's coming. And so, I think this is a much needed change for you. It's going to be something that I think, once everything that settles and you grow comfortable in being the queen, you are going to find yourself very happy. You're also going to find yourself with an abundance of opportunities. And I think these things are what you've always wanted. And so now what we're going to do is your yes or no. So what I would like to do is give you 10 seconds to clear your thoughts and focus on a simple yes or no question that you would like to have answered. And the next card that falls will be the answer to your question. Yes, no, or maybe. All right, Aquarius. So the yes or no or maybe question, or the yes or no maybe that you have to your question is going to be answered by the major arcana, the moon. This is number 18. This is a no. Okay, so whatever you were asking, this is going to be a no. But I'm going to tell you, there are certain cards in the deck. There are certain cards in my yes or no, yes, no, or maybe deck that signify clear yeses, clear no's, and then certain maybes. And depending on what card it is, I like to add a little bit of little insight to it. So this particular no is about intuition, following one's inner voice, and it also speaks to things that are hidden. So what I'm getting is, the message that I'm getting is, it's a no, but it's a no because you won't acknowledge that inner voice. It's a no because you won't follow your intuition and you won't speak your true feelings, if that makes sense. I hope it made sense. Well, you guys, that's it for you and your weekend vibe, Aquarius. And I hope that this video resonated with you. If it did, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button to show that you like this video. And if you really like this video and if you want to share it with another fellow Aquarius or even as a cross watcher, please be sure to subscribe to my video or subscribe to my channel. And share my video as many times as you like. I don't mind at all. And I love you guys. Peace. I'm out.